Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the first virtual EP release that I've ever done. And very, very excited and happy to be joined by my producing pal / wonder kid / multi-instrumentalist, Brandon Federo.
That's very nice.
He's going to be helping me out here and accompanying me. Thank you so much to Goodco, Amit, Isaac and Adrian for throwing this together. And yeah, we'll get into it here. My name is Matt Burkhart. My new EP is called Slow Burn, and this first song is called Good Place to Start. Look alive, the times are cold but they're true. Round here, the make-believe won't do. Sweet luck, this between me and you. I think it's time I appreciate the view. 'Cause behind the line ahead of the curve is where we all live and like to observe. Quick solution, now it's on to the next. Empty commission from beginning to end. But I needed something in the water. I needed something rushing into my veins. I think I like the way you conjure your heart up into everything. There is no rushing my pension for your heart. She said, yeah, that's a good place to start. Calling and falling ever into place. Even when it's gonna rain, no, we'll have enough. Then she asked, what do I hang on the most? I said time, the spirits, and the way that it goes. Bought a ticket on my own theme ride. I did it so I can always touch the sky. Over time, it's always easy with you signified. With effervescence on cue. Tell your brothers and your sisters and your friends. Starry-eyed with a shot to contain. But I needed something in the water. I needed something rushing into my veins. I think I like the way you conjure your heart up into everything. There's no rushing my pension for your heart. She said, yeah, that's a good place to start. Returning with a fortune every day. Even when it's gonna rain, no, we'll have enough. Yeah, that's a good place to start. That's a good place to start. All right, there we go. First one down. Thank you very much. All right.
Great crowd.
Solid crowd. Yeah. So thanks everybody for tuning in and joining in tonight. We're going to play all the songs off the new EP, and I'm going to throw a cover in there as well, and an older track that I wrote last winter with Brandon. That was actually the first song that we recorded together, so that'll be a little later in the set, but this next song is called Back Down the Road, and it's a song about, going through life with that little voice inside your head, and really about how you're sort of just given that voice, and it's kind of like family where you don't get to choose, but you got to deal with it. So this is a song about that called Back Down the Road. Downstairs set ablaze, heading on up into your maze. It came to me as no surprise, back down the road, back down the road. And now I'm rambling for release, locked to the chain without a key. But I know you're here and that's enough for me. Together forward, marching on we go, back down the road, back down the road. I know right where this goes, back down the road. Another year, another tour, and even yet, and even so, the question still remains the same. I just wanna pay my way. When up ahead I saw some lights, uniform men with suit and badges bright. He said, son, look, this bridge ain't hanging right. Just turn around and hit the gas and head on back, back down the road, back down the road. I know right where this goes, back down the road. I've seen this all before, back down the road. The scenic route is closed, back down the road. Thank you very much. All right. See, this is nice because you don't have the pressure of like a lot of people watching you, like in one place at one time. So if you want to have a cup of tea and you want to bust out your phone and text, you could do that, but we won't do that right now, even though I'm drinking tea.
Mine's too hot.
Your tea's too hot?
Yeah, it's been too hot for like half an hour.
Yeah, well, tea's typically hot.
Your show, man.
Yeah, so September 4th was the release date of the EP, and it features 6 brand new songs that I wrote during my 2-week quarantine period from work. I had traveled to Scottsdale with my family just for, ironically, a trip for some R&R and relaxation, and then that was during March break. So as things were starting to unfold and it was becoming very real, so we were kind of afraid that we weren't going to get back home. So anyway, the day that we got back, the day after was the day that the borders closed. So we got back in the nick of time, and then I had 2 weeks to just write and sort of sit with all the things that I was thinking about. And there was a lot of things. Like, there was all the pandemic stuff going on, but then, there was also new love in my life that, was very tough to be away from for that long when you don't expect it. So this was a song that I wrote. It was the last one I wrote on the EP, sort of in a creative session, and it's a love song. It's called Volcano, and this one goes out to Ariane.
Just stay right here, quiet eruption in our souls. And when she's ready to go, I'm ready to go. This girl cannot be bought, sweet embrace from a tender spot. Talks me up from the lowest rock, leads the way to volcano tops. So when the tide begins wading out, wash away times on a different cloud. Throw your anchor along my crown, 'cause thunder is rolling right with your sound. Statue standing now at my door, and I could just stay right here. Yeah, she blesses beyond compare. Only one that I wanna see is standing right here in front of me. And now I'm caught in your skin. Bid farewell to our other selves. Better home in your breeze. Loving dangerously. I wanna walk through this door, holding tight until you arrive. Colors I've missed for way too long, open-eyed and still mystified. So when the tide begins wading out, wash away times on a different cloud. Throw your anchor along my ground. Thunder is rolling right with your sound. You and me made it to the shore.
Thank you. All right. Okay. So, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? Let's, Unaware? So, the song that I was talking about previously, I wrote, I think December 2019, and that was the first time that I approached Brandon to come into his studio and lay something down, lay a track down. And that was the first time that I realized that I really enjoyed Brandon's sort of spontaneous approach to how he records. And I think it's nice because you don't lose the integrity of the song, even though we're working quick. It brings out a different sort of element to it. So, yeah, this song is called Unaware. Strike a match to look around. I'm never where I ought to be. Barricades built way up high, another cigarette to pay. Painted faces down the blocks. Is that you running towards a flame? Everything's a sacrifice, so I stand before you here to say, lay it down, lay it down. Messed around in a place full of treachery, but discover it'll be okay. I'm so unaware of what's around me. Between these eyes, let's get out of this situation. Sing me a line from the melody that surrounds you, hoping to find someone out there who would listen to the words occupied in your heart of hearts. It feels so alive. Masquerade to higher ground. So what if we trespass our way around? Everything's a sacrifice, so here's hoping, girl, soon you're found. But she said, boy, you're smarter than that. Hopelessly hoping for brighter days. So when you reach out and touch the top, I'll stand before you there to say, lay it down, lay it down. Messed around in a place where all things meet, but discovered better ways to say, I'm so unaware of what's around me. Between these eyes, let's get out of this situation. get out of this situation. Sing me a line from the melody that surrounds you, hoping I find someone out there who would listen to the words occupy in your heart of hearts. It feels alive. Thank you. Cool. Do a little wind song. A little bit of wind song. This one I'm gonna play solo. So Brandon, you can take 5 minutes. So this was the first song that I wrote coming back from the States, and I was feeling a lot of things at the time, you know, with being in quarantine and having all of this happen, as we all were, and I was very frustrated at how we had gotten to that point and how little that some of the people in positions of power were doing. Especially down in the States, having a front row seat for that. It was tough. And so I came back and I wrote this song. It's the first kind of folk song I've ever written. It's got a bit of a swashbuckly feel to it, which I love. And it's called The Wind Song. All the doors and wave bye to your friends as the panic sets into those light-hearted men. And if you read enough news, it sure feels like the end. The burdens we bear are now not pretend. No more work here today, no, and maybe not again. Spent 2 years destroying my body for you. Please don't throw me away. I need my money, not your praise. When they tell you don't worry, you can't hesitate. Then she looked at me wide-eyed, it pierced through my soul. She asked if I'm awake, if I'd given up the ghost. I said the devil's coming around and he stopped in our town. So make sure the doors, they are painted top down. Through history's words, we should have saved the date, but we kept on tripping on stones that we placed, rewarding the ones who always betray, who speak the loudest in such swift decay. So I looked in the mirror without any filter, and silence arose as I questioned the world. And as I fell to my knees in a great heap of strain, I just hope to God someone else felt the weight. No, 'cause this ain't the world that I grew up to love, now run by apartheid who silence the crowds, transforming into a broken silhouette. And the wind played a song that I'll never forget. Then she looked at me wide-eyed, it pierced through my soul. She asked if I'm awake, if I'd given up the ghost. I said the devil's coming around and he stopped in our town. So make sure the doors, they are painted top down. perfect harmony is watching us bleed. Fat cat collects green at the expense of you and me. More complicated ways tired faces can relate. A tactic that's used to mush all the brains. So I'm packing up my car and I'm headed on my way, away from the talk boxes telling me my fate. Just drop me in the desert where I feel most at home, where slow-burning heathens don't feel so alone. Then she looked at me wide-eyed, it pierced through my soul. She asked if I'm awake, if I'd given up the ghost. I said the devil's coming around and he stopped in our town. So make sure the doors, they are painted top down. Bruised, battered and baked, and I guess now it shows. I'm trapped in a hurricane, but I know that you're close. Let's find common ground here, yeah, somewhere around. There's a good chance the ground is just frozen the town. Like a flower in outer space, just bleeding for relief. These new revelations keep giving me grief. I'm just trying to eat, man, I'm just trying to sleep, man. You got yours and I got mine, don't mean I'm fine. And as the night takes my hand again, disguised as my friend, quit dragging us through the mud, yeah, I'll say it again. Now that rich man cries foul and he's saying it ain't fair. When his deal with the devil's now your cross to bear. And she looked at me wide-eyed, it pierced through my soul. She asked if I'm awake, if I had given up the ghost. I said the devil's coming around and he stopped in our town. So make sure the doors, they are painted top down. Thank you. The Wind Song. Hey, Brandon, yeah. Just gonna do a quick tune here. Congrats on being married.
Thank you.
It's
It's the best.
freshly married man. Freshly? Newly married man.
Freshly is good.
Freshly sounds like you
Yeah, super fresh marriage.
just came off a conveyor belt.
Yep. Yeah, end of July.
Mm-hmm.
Things are different now.
Yeah. You got a
Yeah.
ring on there now.
Yeah, I do. Right before we started, I was trying to see if I could use it as a slide.
Oh yeah.
But like, I can only slide like the E string.
Yeah.
But that might be the next trick.
That might be a good invention. Just like
I'm sure someone
a
does
wedding
it.
band for musicians that also doubles as a,
It just
as
wrecks
a
your
slide.
finger forever. No more picking up anything.
Okay. Got a couple more here. How's everyone doing out there? Hey, there you go.
Great.
So this next song is a cover by a band called the Stooges. It's called I Want to Be Your Dog. It's so messed up, I want you here. soon we're gonna be face to face. So I lay right down in my favorite place. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. So come on. Now I'm ready to close my eyes. Now I'm ready to close my mind. Now I'm ready to hold your hand as I lay my heart in the burning sand. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. Now I wanna be your dog. So come on. Thank you. little Iggy Pop. Little
Originally
Iggy Pop for
sleigh
the
bells,
people.
right?
Yeah, it was like bling bling bling.
That's
bling,
how I was
bling,
like trying
bling.
to play sleigh bells.
Yeah, they were also like
Close.
one of the first bands I think to do like that sustained keys, like bling ding 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 ding, and then everyone started doing it. Like Arcade Fire does it all the time.
Yeah.
Yep, that Iggy Pop. Okay, got a couple more for you here. This next song was one of the last ones I wrote for this record, and again, like over that 2-week period in quarantine, it was one of the biggest feelings I felt was that there would not be a better time than right now to write about these things and everything that's going on. So I remember reading some things about how back in the day, they were like, oh, Bob Dylan, he had so many things to write about. There was so many things going on. And I feel like today, you know, more than ever in our lifetimes, there's never been more things to write about and shine a light on. So this song is called No Better Time Than Now, and it's about living in the present moment and acknowledging what's going on and putting your 2 cents out there, I guess. And as I walked, I felt a force that nearly knocked me down to size. Time slowed down just enough for me to forget there even was a world. Like flying blind, no horizon glow. Feels like I just need to let go. 3,000 miles away from home, but I need to feel it so I know. She keeps me warm at night. With a slight reminder like there ain't no better time than now. Recall those passageways that opened up those times before? That offer change right away and some perspective on the world. With me won't be easy street. Yeah, I know myself enough to see 3,000 miles away from home. I remind myself you make me whole. She keeps me warm at night. And I know we'll be alright. To dance along the line, to stick around and fight. Ain't no better time than now. No better time than now. Ain't no better time than now. Ain't no better time than now. Ain't no better time than now. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. So this is our last song. This has been an absolute blast. Once again, thank you to Brandon Fedorov for accompanying me up here, and everyone at Good Co-Productions. Whoops, that's a microphone. Amit, Isaac, Adrian, you guys are great. Thank you for doing what you do, because now more than ever, we need it. We need people like you to help us make content and put it out there. So it's really special what you guys are doing. So thank you. Thanks. All right. This last song is about acknowledging when you're in maybe a dark place, and understanding that it's a real thing that's happening to you, and making the choice to remove yourself from it and move forward from it and grow and build and be better. So this song is called A Place in My Mind. And thank you so much for tuning in.
Oh, how I'm still alive. I've been counting days trapped inside. It won't take long for me to come down, when I know it
were right. I don't need your glow to divide when all I had was this abandoned ride to toss my words to a place in my mind. Cause I'm moving on, well beyond somewhere gone. Cause remember, they're still alive. 2, 3. Cause I'm moving on, well beyond somewhere gone. All right. Thank you very much. My name is Matt Burkhart. Check out my new EP, Slow Burn. It's available everywhere online where you find your music. And we'll see you at the next show. Thank you.